Are you feeling worse even though you are eating all the right healthy foods? Kale salads, almond milk, avocado toast, you are doing everything right, but you still feel like garbage, bloated, brain fog, or just exhausted. As a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, I see this constantly. And the worst part is everyone keeps telling you those foods are supposed to make you feel amazing. Here's what nobody's talking about. Some of the healthiest foods on the planet might be poisoning you. Not because they are bad foods, but because your body sees them as threats. I'm about to show you why your clean eating might be making you sick, why your doctor keeps missing this, and how to find the foods secretly sabotaging you. Look, I get it. You are doing everything right. You cut out processed foods, you are eating organic, reading every label, following all the wellness influencers. But instead of feeling better, you feel worse. And when you tell your doctor, your labs are normal. Maybe try meditation for stress. I've been there. I was eating a clean keto diet. Cashews, walnuts, almonds, the good fats everyone raves. But I had this water retention, this inflammation in my hands, couldn't even pull my drink off some days. When I finally ran proper testing, guess what I found? I was sensitive to every single nut I was eating. Those healthy foods were triggering inflammation through my entire system. Food sensitivities aren't allergies. You are not going to break out in hives or need an EpiPen. The reaction is slower, subtler, and way more confusing. You eat something Monday, feel terrible Wednesday, and never make the connection. Your doctor runs basic allergy tests, and they come back negative. Case closed, right? Wrong. Standard allergy tests look for IgE antibodies, the immediate dramatic reactions. But food sensitivities, they involve different antibodies, different pathways, different timelines. It's like your doctor's using a metal detector to find plastic. Wrong tool for the job. Speaking of tools, my blood sugar breakfast blueprint helps you identify which healthy foods are sabotaging you. Links below if you want it. And it gets worse. Food sensitivities can show up as anything. Headaches, joint pain, anxiety, skin issues, weight gain, fatigue. In FDN training, common pattern is a woman with brain fog every time she eats. Doctors keep checking the thyroid, iron, B12, all normal. Only things to check if the healthy diet is the problem. So let's clear this up once and for all. Food allergies are your immune system going nuclear, immediate, dramatic, sometimes life-threatening. Food sensitivities, they are more like a slow burn. Your immune system gets irritated, not panicked. And here is where it gets really interesting. The Cleveland Clinic explains that food intolerances, which overlap with sensitivities, happen when your digestive system can properly break down certain foods. Maybe you lack specific enzymes, maybe your gut lining is compromised, maybe you have bacterial overgrowth. The result? Foods that should nourish you become toxic to your system. Think about it like this. Imagine your gut is a bouncer at a club. When it's healthy, it knows exactly who to let in and who to keep out. But when your gut's compromised, that bouncer's wrong, letting in troublemakers, creating chaos. Now, here's what really drives me crazy. The foods most likely to cause sensitivities, they are often the healthy ones. Gluten, yes, even in whole grains. Dairy, yes, even organic. Eggs, nuts, nightshades, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. One person's superfood is another person's kryptonite. FDN practitioners regularly see vegetarians suffering on plant-based diets because they are the wrong metabolic type. Keto devotees inflamed from all the nuts and dairy. Paleo people reacting to eggs and nightshades. They think they are broken, that they don't have willpower. No, they are just eating the wrong foods for their body. Once the actual metabolic type and food sensitivities get identified, energy returns, cravings disappear, people feel like themselves again. The research backs this up. A 2021 review in the National Institute of Health database found that food sensitivities create a tangle of symptoms that the standard medical approaches often miss. Because here is the key. Food sensitivities aren't permanent. Unlike true allergies, the body's reactivity to sensitivities can come down over time. Remove the trigger foods, repair the gut, and many people can eventually eat those foods again without the same reaction. But first, you need to know what you're dealing with. This is why I don't just look at symptoms. As a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, I look at the whole system. Your gut isn't isolated. It's connected to everything. When you have food sensitivities, it's usually pointing to deeper dysfunction. Compromised gut lining, hello leaky gut, imbalanced microbiome, poor enzyme production, chronic inflammation. If you suspect food sensitivities are ruining your life, let's talk. I've got free 30-minute consultations available. Link below. There is an FDA case that really illustrates this. It involved a woman who was exhausted, hormones all over the place. Doctors kept trying to treat her thyroid. But when a food panel was run, major gut inflammation, multiple food sensitivities. Her body was so busy fighting food that it couldn't maintain normal hormone production. This is what the standard medicine misses. They treat the thyroid, they treat the fatigue, they treat the weight gain. Nobody asks why all these systems are falling all at once. In functional diagnostic nutrition, we always ask why. And with food sensitivity, the why usually traces back to gut health, stress patterns, and hidden infections that nobody's looking. All right, practical stuff. Here is how to uncover your food sensitivities. In the FDM protocol, practitioners run food testing that shows foods created by your activity. Green, yellow, red. Red and yellow foods, those get eliminated for 90 days minimum. 90 days. Not 2 weeks, not a month. 90 days. Why? Because it takes that long for antibodies to clear and inflammation to calm down. But here is what you can start today, even without testing. Step 1, the basic elimination. Remove the top inflammatory foods for 30 days. Gluten, all forms, dairy, all forms, eggs, soy, corn, sugar. Yes, even natural sugar. I know, it sounds extreme, but seriously, ask yourself this. Would you rather give your body 30 focused days or keep feeling this way? Step 2, track everything. Not just what you eat, how you feel 30 minutes, 2 hours, and 24 hours after eating. Energy levels, mood, digestion, joint pain, brain clarity. Patterns will emerge, I promise. Step 3, strategic reintroduction. After 30 days, add foods back one at a time. But here is the key. You load up on that food for 3 days straight. Don't just have a little yogurt. Have a yogurt at every meal. Push it. Your body will tell you clearly if it's a problem. Step 4, respect the messages. If a food causes symptoms, it's out for another 90 days. No negotiation. Your body is not being dramatic. It's being honest. In FDN case files, a client followed this exact protocol. She'd been struggling with weight loss for years. Nothing worked. Removed her trigger foods. Her body finally let go of the stubborn inflammation and weight it had been holding onto for years. No calorie counting, no crazy exercise. She just stopped poisoning herself with healthy foods her body couldn't handle. Listen to me. You are not crazy. You are not making this up. You are not too sensitive. You are not looking for attention. Your body is trying to tell you something. The medical system is not listening. I know how isolating this feels. When everyone else feels great on foods that make you sick. When doctors dismiss your symptoms. When you start doubting your own experience. But here is what I know after years in functional diagnostic nutrition. Your body doesn't lie. Those symptoms after eating, that's intelligence. That's your body saying, this isn't working for me. I remember one FDN case study of a 24-year-old who'd been avoiding life, canceling plans because she never knew when she'd feel sick, scared to eat out, anxious about every meal. The practitioner identified her triggers, foods she'd been eating every single day, thinking they were healthy. Remove them. 3 months later, the practitioner got a photo from her at a restaurant. Big smile. First time eating out without fear in 2 years. That's what's possible when you stop fighting your body and start listening to it. You deserve to eat without fear. You deserve to feel good after meals. You deserve to trust your body again. This is about information, not perfection. Once you know your triggers, you have choices. Maybe you avoid them completely. Maybe you save them for special occasions. Maybe you work on healing your gut so you can tolerate them again. But first, You need to know your body is not broken. It's not betraying you. It's protecting you the only way it knows how. The question is, are you ready to listen? Start with the blood sugar breakfast blueprint below. If you need more help, book a free call. We'll figure out which foods are serving you and which ones are sabotaging you. Because you deserve to feel as good as you eat. You really do.